Hello, brothers and sisters out there. Let's talk about sorcery. Black magic, sorcery, mediums. If you go to a fortune teller, that's part of sorcery. If you dwell in drugs, that is sorcery. Pharmakia, check that word up. Pharmakia is sorcery and magic. If you go to those people, that those flip those cards on there, that is sorcery. Anybody who dabbles in that stuff or anybody who promotes that stuff is under sorcery. Now let's talk about what that means. What the Bible says about that. It's not about what I say or the pastor says. It's what the Bible says. So let's get into it, yeah? Okay. Book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the warmongers and the sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burnt with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right hand, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts. Sorcerers are, alright? And against the adulterers, and against the false swearers. For example, okay, I swear on the Bible that I will do this, and you don't do it. Or I swear that happened, but you lied. And the fatherless. So if you people that run off on your kids, okay. Let's see. So what do they say about this? Man. So pretend you go to this person who said they can speak to the dead for you. Or they can do the mediums. Or fortune tellers. And they can flip those cards. Those type of people are evil. It says, if there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and give it thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder comes to pass, thereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God, and fear him, and keep all his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. And he caused his children to pass. Book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 33, verse 6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnon. Also he observed times, and used enchantments, and used witchcraft, and dealt with a familiar spirit. And with wizards he wrought much evil, in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. Book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 19 to 20. And when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that they have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep, and that mutter, should not a people seek unto their God? For the living to the dead, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. I know you guys are like, yo, let's smoke some marijuana. Let's vape. I don't know vaping, but drugs fall under sorcery. Anything that alters the mind, we should stay away. So you already heard of it. So if you people out there are saying, oh, I want to speak to my dead family member, and they end up speaking to you, that is a demon. That's a demonic force. The dead in this life have no need to be here, because when the Lord comes and you hear his voice from the sky, that's when the Lord comes, right? That's when all the dead people come first. So whatever's talking to you, that is an evil spirit talking to you, deceiving you, to fool you. If you play a part in that, you are playing a part of sorcery. If you smoke marijuana, you're doing sorcery. Drugs is part of sorcery. Tobacco, I don't know about tobacco, but look, if you go to a fortune teller, you are dabbling in for sorcery. And you go to those voodoo people, you are dabbling in sorcery. And you know what the Bible says about sorcerers, right? You already heard what it said about sorcerers, right? Let me see here. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burnt with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. When you dabble in witchcraft, sorcery, all this type of foolishness, Ouija boards, what happens is a spirit, this evil spirit will follow you. He will follow you, or it will follow you wherever you go. When people play Ouija boards, people, they end up getting possessed. And you already heard what I said. Sorcerers will play their part in the lake of fire. A sorcerer is the same as a liar, an adulterer. Same thing. So think about what I just told you, people out there. Don't do something out of the moment for a couple of moments. Gets you doomed for all eternity in the lake of fire. Don't be that. Don't do something that condemns you. You understand what I'm saying? Because once you dabble in that sorcery, God left you. God doesn't want nothing to do with you.